Hey friends, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Karen. This is the Yoder Homestead, and today I wanted to show you guys how I am going to process some green beans. It's very simple. The recipe actually calls for cracked peppercorn bacon, but I don't have any of that, so I'm just going to add pepper and salt to the jars when I process them, and then I'm going to pressure can them. So I just wanted to bring you guys along and show you guys what I am doing. So over here by the sink, right now I have hot water in my pressure canner, and I'm putting these jars in there and letting them boil while the green beans are on the oven. And those are going to come to a boil, and then I'm going to let them boil for 5 minutes. I'm going to take them out, put them in hot jars, and then I'm going to process them in the pressure canner. And I'm also waiting on my oven to heat up completely because I did my first round of bread here at our new home. It is not sourdough, it's a crushed whole wheat bread. Super simple. I'm really curious how these are going to turn out. It's my first time doing that, so with this recipe, so I'm really excited to see how they turn out. And then yeah, so we're just gonna process some things. I do have some tomatoes behind me. It's gonna do a miniature recipe of maybe like a soup or a sauce and see how I like the flavors and stuff, but I might not get to that on this video, but it will be coming. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. I am using pint jars for green beans because a lot of times, like, I don't really use a quart a lot of the time, and if I do, I can just use 2 of these, and it's just easier for like lunch if Viviana and I are just eating something. This is plenty for us too, and then sometimes this is plenty for 3 of us too, so it just depends. All right, like I said, I am going to boil those jars to sterilize them. Since they're new, they were in the box. It's really recommended to do that. And then I heat the lids before I put them on the jars, but I'll show you guys those steps once we get to them. But wanted to show you guys the purple colors before they're gone, because once you heat them, the purple colors disappear. Alright guys, so the jars are ready, and so are the green beans. So what I'm going to do is I am going to empty the water out of these, and then I'm going to fill them while they're still hot with the hot green beans. You want a spoon that has holes in it so you don't get the water that's in here in the jars until you're ready for it. And you want a funnel. So you want to leave an inch of headspace, which is this lip to the top, and then you're going to fill it with the water from the boiling pot.
Record.
Okay, so now I heated my lids to go on top of these. I made a washcloth warm, and I'm going to put some distilled vinegar in a bowl and wipe the rim of each jar. And there you go. So now I'm going to process these for 25 minutes, or no, for 20 minutes at 10 psi. So my pressure canner has a little weight that goes on the top. I'm going to let it vent for 10 minutes without this, and then once it's 10 minutes, I'm going to put this on top and let it continue to cook for 20 minutes. And this will rattle, so. Alrighty guys, that is how you process green beans. I'm going to use a bunch of them and actually make a casserole, maybe 2 of them. I'm going to see how many they fit, and then put it in the freezer for like a green bean casserole that I can just pull out and then put in the oven. And yeah, so I'm going to let that vent for 10 minutes like I said, and then I'm going to put the weight on the top, and then I'm going to process them for 20 minutes. Then you set them out, let them dry, and you want to wait for the renowned popping sound at the top of the jar, and that lets you know that they're sealed. Once they're sealed, you can, and cooled, you can take the rings off and then you store them, and that's it. And I hope that helps. There's some really good cookbooks that you can get on Amazon that help with step-by-step guides. I will put in the description below the one that I used for this recipe, but I just put pepper in them. Then I can season them and use them how I need to in recipes when I take them out. So, alrighty guys, have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Someone just woke up from her nap. So, bye-bye. Okay.